Most people consume all day and wonder why their life stays the same. Everything you consume is someone else's vision and dream. This is my vision and dream. If you're always consuming, you're just feeding systems, not building your own. Consuming can be a productivity trap. Now, if you're watching like Mr. Beast or like, I don't know, Brain Rot, like clearly you're just being unproductive. But if you're watching a lot of self-help stuff, it can feel like you're moving and you're making progress. And I suppose you are in the future if you apply it. But if you never apply it, you're not making any progress. You should be applying it now, because endless learning becomes procrastination disguised as growth. You can't become who you're meant to be just by watching others do it. And creating in itself builds you. By creating content, you create yourself, because it makes you problem solve. It makes you do things out of your comfort zone. It makes you move. You have to do new things. You have to learn new skills. You have to chart new territories. It's like playing Zelda Breath of the Wild and unlocking the map. For real, for real. You just gotta go explore. And as you go through the map, you kill more enemies and you get more items and you accumulate skills and abilities and tools that eventually lead you to the end of the game, aka success, which really there is no end of the game in real life because you can always take it higher and higher and higher, but you get the analogy. But creating forms identity. It allows you to become more grounded in yourself. It allows you to build yourself as a person. Imagine how much better you'd become as a person if you started creating something instead of just consuming. Doing your own thing, creating your own vision, and executing on it. Because for starters, consuming is easy and it feeds your dopamine. But once you stop consuming and you start creating and you do it for long enough, and by long enough, I mean like a consistent month or two of no consuming content and straight creating, which is hard to do. But if you do that, you'll literally feel happy creating. You'll get dopamine from it. You'll feel alive. You'll feel productive. You'll feel like you're moving. You'll be happy. Happier than you could ever be consuming a bunch of content that simply keeps you complacent in life. And by creating, I don't only mean like YouTube or content, like just creating in general, creating a routine, creating a better physique, creating anything in life, creating art. Anything that you create, you work on and develop, and it becomes something better, becomes something unique or different. Really, creating is just any intention of building something that wasn't built before or that wasn't like that before. Now, I'm not saying don't consume content ever again, but odds are you've consumed enough content. Odds are you have enough in your brain to start working, to start doing something. So start. You could still consume more content, but like if we put it in a ratio, you should create 2, consume 1, right? So double your creation rate to your consumption rate. Create, and once you're tired of creating, you consume more content, like, good content, not brain rot, like this, or anything self-help, or something that drives you forward, or information that you need, or something you're looking into, etc. Something that drives your life forward in some tangible way through the information, if you apply it. They say knowledge is power, but the truth is knowledge is not power unless you use it. Knowledge does nothing. You could be the smartest person in the world, and if you never say a word, if you never work on any invention, if you never did anything with that knowledge, then it's useless. It's powerless. So knowledge is just the precursor to doing something with it. When you do something with it, that's the catalyst for your knowledge to become powerful. And yeah, like after days, not wasting your time, you'll feel it. You'll feel great. You'll feel powerful. You'll feel grateful. You'll feel driven. You feel accomplished. There's so many things that you can feel. There's so much great that comes from creating. There's dopamine. There's so many better things. And of course, you probably won't want to create if you keep consuming a bunch of bad content and you keep giving into your vices, etc., because it's just easier dopamine. It makes you feel better in the moment. But once you reset your dopamine levels and they go back to a normal baseline, stuff like this feels so much better. And For example, when you're at your baseline, okay, let's say you get back into social media or whatever your addiction is, or your vice, or whatever you waste your time with, it'll feel great at first. And the same thing that happens every time will happen again, aka your levels get destroyed, and then you barely get any stimulation from that stuff. And so you just keep chasing it and chasing it and chasing it. On top of that, your brain flows better. It's like opening the gates. You have clear thoughts, you have clear flows and clear ideas. You're more creative in general. You just have more clarity to move with and create and move through life. Not even like just creating, just moving through life is better when you have a decluttered, focused, high energy mind, you know? I mean, think who's going to move better? Someone who's completely brain fogged and brain fucked, or someone who's completely clean and clear and not brain fucked and brain unfucked? So next time you feel stuck, don't just reach for your phone. Reach for a pen or a microphone or a pen with a drawing book or anything else. Something creative, something that you can tangibly do with your own hands or with your own mind. Meditate, anything. Meditating, you create a stronger brain, you create a better foundation for yourself and of yourself. What else? What else can you create? Start talking to the camera, bro. You don't even have to post it. Just like create a video for yourself. For real. So ask, what can I create today? Not what can I watch today? Basically, what I'm saying is stop being an NPC, bro. Become the main character of your life. Yo, thanks for watching. If I resonated with you or you feel me in any way, shape, or form, subscribe and turn on noties so you never miss a future upload. If you want to know me on a more personal level, check out my vlog, Joseph Marrone. Link in the description. And you better like, or I don't know, you're gonna keep consuming content forever, and you're gonna be a lazy bum. And if you don't like, you're one of those NPCs, for real. No cap, dead ass. Ho.